أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our very first Tafakkur session. And the topic of this Tafakkur session is remembrance of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And it is such a sweet topic on which you can talk about. So let's begin with our Tafakkur session. Here I want to share my personal story with you guys so that even you can relate to it and understand better what I'm trying to say here. So a few months back I was not really having a good time. I mean, I was doing everything, like I was going out, eating well, and buying everything which I wanted to, Alhamdulillah. But I was not having peace in my heart. Though I was praying 5 times a day and doing other stuff, peace is the main thing which we are going to talk about here. So I did a lot of, research about it, and I came to a conclusion when I listened to scholars that I was lacking behind in doing my daily adhkar, which I used to do before, but due to some reasons I was not being consistent about them. So I just realized that this was the reason, like this is something that I'm lacking behind in. And I started doing those daily adhkar. Like my life has changed so much, and I started feeling peace in my life and even in other stuff as well. So this was the small story. And even in the Quran, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says us that ala bizikrillahi tatma'innul qulub, which means verily in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find peace, which is like so true. I have experienced it myself, and honestly you guys, Quran is such a blessing for us. We are so much lacking behind in understanding the Quran and implementing in our daily lives. No matter how luxurious your life is, if you had stopped remembering Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, you can never be happy. No, not only daily adhkar, even in very small incidents of our daily lives, like we should remember Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in each and everything. Like for example, you are facing difficulty in getting up for Fajr, you should ask Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to help you. Similarly, if you are happy, and not only in our sad moments, even in our happy moments, we shouldn't forget Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. You were wishing to buy something and you just got that. So even you should be thankful and grateful for that as well. We should make our daily adhkar routine as well. So it will be really beneficial, inshallah. And once you started doing dhikr of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and even if you skip one day, you will automatically see like how your heart wants to do dhikr. Like for example, you are hungry, so what do? You feed your stomach. But we need to realize we have a soul that needs to be fed. And what is the food of our soul? The food of our soul is the dhikr of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Not only our body needs food, our soul also needs food. Feed your soul as well by doing the dhikr of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Once you start having connection with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, your heart will crave to do dhikr of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, to talk to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, spend time alone with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And it is really a good thing. Friends and family is important, but we need to have a connection with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and that is the most important thing in finding peace of our heart. So this was our very first tafakkur, and I hope that you guys must have learned something from it. So do leave your opinions in the comments about on which topic I should make tafakkur sessions, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Allah Hafiz.